Okay guys, just going to do a short video here to show you a acquisition that was a long time coming. I pre-ordered this thing, let's see, what is it now? May? I pre-ordered this thing back in February, I believe, or I can't remember when it actually came out. I didn't pre-order it when it was first announced, which was stupid. I should have did that. I pre-ordered it a few days after I got Tales of the Abyss. And the reason why I pre-ordered this, this is the 3DS Circle Pad Pro, by the way, was because the 3DS was making my hands cramp in these long play sessions with Tales of the Abyss. So I saw pictures of this and heard that it added some considerable bulk to the system, and I wanted to get it to play the game comfortably, not knowing the fact that this thing was going to take upwards of 2 months to finally come in. I just picked this up today, and when I went in and pre-ordered it, the guys at my GameStop, which I cannot blame the guys at my GameStop, they're great guys, and I always have a good time talking to them. It's just, it sucks that they're the face of sort of a shitty company. The guys at GameStop said, oh yeah, it'll be in about 2 weeks or something. And never mind the fact that, they didn't really know. And it kind of became a running joke with us every time I'd go into my GameStop. They'd be like, we just, joke around about it for a couple minutes and then, well, maybe next week. So it finally came in, and I went and picked it up, and I just thought I'd give you some thoughts on it. Now, like I said, I don't own Resident Evil Revelations, and here it is in its little case there, or not in its case, in the actual Circle Pad Pro. I don't own Resident Evil Revelations yet, and I don't own Metal Gear Solid 3 yet. So really, I have no reason to own this, other than the fact that while playing the 3DS, my hands just start, I lose all feeling in these fingers right here, in both hands. So getting this, and let me just hold it in my hand, let me flip it open here. Actually, let me take the 3DS out and show you guys what it is. It's just this little piece of plastic, and as you see here, here's your circle pad. It adds an R button, because it doesn't cover up the R button, but it's just so hard to reach that R button. And then it adds ZL and ZR, and it interacts with the 3DS through the infrared port. So, there's a million videos out there talking about this, so I'm not going to go too heavy into it. But as you can see there, it adds considerable bulk and a nice groove on the back to rest your hands in. Stupid thing, I'm okay with it running on a battery because it needs power. But I don't know why this has to be screwed in. Why can't it just have one of those little flip-top things that it pops out? So that's kind of a dumb thing. The great thing about it, though, is that the screw is wide enough to fit your key in. So if you're out, portabling around and it, starts to go dead, you can open that with a key. But anyway, putting the 3DS back in there and flipping it open, as you can see, I mean, it's very comfortable, and the added bulk is actually really nice. We all think we want these portable systems to be super small, but I like to have a little bit of bulk with my machines, because I don't have huge manly hands, which right there you can see some of the damage doing my fence did to my hand. My hands are all jacked up right now. I don't have huge manly hands, but I do like to have some bulk on these things so it rests comfortably in my hand and I don't, start paralyzing my fingers. That being said, I've heard that that the Circle Pad's circle, it has more resistance, but I don't notice any real difference between the two. Man, having this now, I wish I would have had this for Tales of the Abyss, because this is so comfortable to hold in my hand. One bad thing about it is the L button back here. I just found out, just holding it, the L button's a little hard to hit. So, that's kind of sucky, because the R button's really nice, but the L button is a little difficult to hit. But, holding this and thinking about this, I really wish now that, I think Nintendo missed the boat here. They should have put Circle Pad Pro support for Kid Icarus on this, because just thinking about it here, okay, you got your L button to shoot your, blasts. Then you have these two new buttons here. These could move the camera on the ground stages. You can just flick the camera around with those buttons instead of flicking it with the stylus. And then, of course, you'd have the other stick to aim your reticule. And you know, it would have diminished a little bit of the touchscreen aspect of the controls. Or maybe not. Maybe, you know, with an added bulk, I can hold it almost in my hand a little bit better and flick the stylus around the aim and use... It might get a little tricky, but... so many missed opportunity here with Kid Icarus, I think. But as you can see there, it covers up the game port, so you actually have to take the game out, or the system out, to change the games. But I'm really happy with this purchase, and I'm glad it finally came in. Too bad it came in too late for Tales of the Abyss, but I'm really hoping for some other nice lengthy RPGs on this system, and you know, maybe Monster Hunter when it comes out on here. That'd be pretty awesome. So anyway, guys, I just thought I'd show you that real quick and give you some thoughts on it. It's really a nice piece. If you can find it, and you have a 3DS, I would definitely say pick it up, because it makes it a lot more comfortable in your hands, as opposed to this little thin, flimsy thing. But like I said, it does add considerable bulk to it, so it kind of reduces the portability of this a little bit, but not too bad. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go make dinner, and we're going to eat dinner, and then going to get back to playing Xenoblade. Finally got to put in about 7 hours of Xenoblade today, so that felt great to finally get that. I'm in the chest of the Mechonis right now, so I'm working my way. I really feel like I'm working my way towards the end, and I'll have that done here soon. But anyway, just some quick thoughts on the 3DS Circle Pad Pro. I'm really jonesing to get back to, well, I guess the, let's see, my other game that I have would be Shin Megami Tensei Devil Survivor. So I'll be able to use this for Devil Survivor and have the comfort. Of course, like I said, when I say use this for Devil Survivor, I know it does not have this kind of support, but it supports my hands. That's what I mean. Comfort factor. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you next time.